Hey, what's up guys, it's Sungod here, and today I will be showing you an educational video on how to carry as a Jax jungle. The reason as to why I picked Jax here is because I have a Karma and a Yuumi and it fits perfectly into this team comp. If you would like to get coached by me guys, make sure to check my links down in the description down below. Enjoy guys. So my plan for the early game here is to impact the map as soon as possible. We're in a meta where impacting the game as early as possible is very important. Thankfully, I can do so. I am playing Jax, I have a pretty good gang setup, and I'm also playing with Ghost. The chances are that Sylas arrives bot earlier than me is very unlikely. I will be stronger than him because I'm starting red buff, so therefore if he wants to come by, he has to do red, into blue, into Gromp, and then go immediately bot side, whereas I can just do red, into Raptors, into Krugs, and then gank bot immediately afterwards. Therefore I have less distance to travel and I will be much more successful in the gank. I will probably be popping Ghost to try to chase the Draven. If we get the flash, that's more than fine. It's good enough for us, and then I will look to either protect my top side or go into Sylas's bot side. We will see. So here I'm gonna speed up the gameplay. We don't really care to see the clear. I'm gonna focus the big raptor here and keep my smite for Krugs and make my way to bot side. Popping Ghost immediately for the gank. So here you can see I'm going in the bush, I'm gonna pop Ghost, and then I'm gonna try to get Draven's kill or the flash. If we get the flash, it's really worth it. He's not gonna be able to play as aggressively as before. Kai'Sa completely messes up her flash here, that's okay. I see that mid is fighting, so I'm gonna try to focus the Yone, try to get a kill here. He does have lethal tempo stack, so his Q2 is gonna come back fairly fast. I'm gonna focus the Sylas here. He's quite low HP. I have lethal tempo. There is no way in hell I lose this. Finish him off with my Q. Here I'm gonna try to fight the Thresh, not to kill him, but to make the wave in a better state. Unfortunately, Yone does have GP, so I am not able to push the wave all the way through. Unlucky. Again, here, same thing. I'm gonna speed up because nothing really happens. I'm just gonna clear my counts, but I'm always looking at the minimap to see for potential ganks, potential opportunities that I can take while clearing my camps. I see that my bot side dies, unfortunately, and I look at my top side. I see that my Aatrox is really low HP. A lot of people would make the mistake to just back off here, but Aatrox is gonna bait for me in order for me to get some kills. So the bait is successfully working. I proc my E as fast as possible, finish off the Wukong, and try to kill the Sylas. It should not be a problem. I have lethal tempo, and I get a double kill immediately back because I have a lot of gold in my pocket, and from now on I can take over the game. So now that I have one component, a long sword, and extra HP, I know I can make something happen. So I'm just gonna farm. I'm gonna look on the map to see if I can make something happen. I know that Draven does not have flash, but because my ghost cooldown is lower than flash, I know that if Draven tries to play aggressive here, which he does, I'm able to make a play happen. So they go really, really hard on the Kai'Sa. I stun the Draven immediately so that Kai'Sa does not die. And thankfully she didn't, and we're able to get the kill on Thresh and immediately play for Drake because their bot side is dead. See guys, this is an advantage of Ghost. Because you know that Ghost cooldown is much lower than Flash, you know you can make those plays happen and abuse the flashless laners. So I'm just gonna do my red here, and I'm gonna look at the movements of bot lane, because now I see that Thresh is out of Fog of War and he's not showing in lane. That means that Thresh is most likely in the bush and he's looking to make a play happen on the Kai'Sa. So here again I focus on the damage dealer, which is Draven. Unfortunately, he does get the kill, so that's quite unlucky. But I will be able to secure one kill for myself, which is Thresh. I'm gonna take the wave here because it's completely free, and then I will look to back to get my Trinity Force because I have a lot of gold in my pocket, so I immediately back here. Now that we have a good lead, it's just gonna be a rinse and repeat. We're gonna try to make some plays happen. I'm gonna soak up some XP from mid lane, try to get those objectives, and try to impact my laners furthermore. I'm just gonna take my camps, again still look at bot side. Here I see that bot side is trying to kill the Kaisa once again. I know that I'm strong, so I can make a play happen here. I think I did like a little mechanical mistake here. I took a little bit too much damage from the Draven and they were able to punish me for it. But they play super aggressively to try to get my shutdown. Sylas does get the shutdown, but we get 3 kills in return. Honestly, looking back, I would say it's not that worth it, because even though Sylas is 1 in 3, just the fact that he gets pretty much 1k gold from me, I'm not sure, he's gonna be able to buy Lich Bane, and at that point he's gonna do a lot of damage on me. I only have Tab Eyes, and I'm building towards Frozen Heart, so Sylas is definitely a champion I should look out for, and I did not respect later on in the game. You will see. Fast forward here, I see that most of their people are dead. I see that Yone is completely alone. He Qs 2 here, so I will try to kill the Yone here. Even though it's Yone, he's gonna be able to tank a lot of damage. He's gonna be super mobile, but it should not be a problem. I'm Jax, I have Frozen Heart, I have Tab Eyes. There's nothing he can really do against me. Carmen collects the shutdown, which is quite a mistake. I should be the one getting the kill here. So I go back by clearing my bot side. I want to get some HP from my jungle camps and try to make another play happen. I'm still fairly strong. I only have 1k gold in my pocket, not enough to buy any item except a component. I see that Thresh is playing super aggressively once again, so I will take that chance to try to go for them. I'm fairly tanky, so I can tank a few Draven shots. I kill the Thresh. I try to not die here, and it works out perfectly thanks to the Yuumi. Fast forward here, this is when I start making some mistakes. I try to go like a little bit too deep and I get punished for it. I'm trying to disengage here and it works out, but my team wants to go in, so I'm gonna try to follow and look for an E on multiple people. I believe here we should go for a dive. That this is not a mistake on its own, it's just the execution that was not great, because I tanked a turret shot and I died to the Draven straight after. So at that point in the game I'm very strong, I can make some plays happen, but a few of the fights that I played were misplayed, so you'll see that. So here I see the Sylas on his buff. I know that the buff already got taken because he already has the red buff around him, but actually he doesn't even have it, never mind. But I'm still gonna punish him because I know I'm stronger, and here this is when a lot of people make mistakes, myself included. Because I'm so fed, I'm like, alright, I can do whatever I want, and I will play super aggressively, resulting in me giving a lot of shutdowns. You do not need to play like that, especially because you have a lead. You shouldn't play cocky. You should play for objectives. You should play for good team fights, because you basically have the ability to choose your fights when you're ahead, whereas the enemy team doesn't have the ability to choose their fights. They're only gonna try to outplay you in certain type of ways with CC combos, etc. And therefore you should always look for those opportunities. So here what I did was completely pointless. They have a Thresh with full HP. I see that the Draven is going quite deep, so I'm trying to capitalize on that, but I'm not taking into account that he has cleanse, and I'm getting punished for it immediately. This is not a fight I should take. It's completely pointless. I'm giving away a shutdown. Yuumi also dies. They're getting some tempo on the map. It's really bad for me. Sylas is back into the game with Lich Bane and Shadow Flame, so he is very strong here, as strong as I am, surprisingly. So this is another mistake I did. Here I literally overchased. I'm playing super cocky. I know I'm fed, but I'm not taking into account that they're also strong. You see, like, Sylas here is literally level 12 and he's gonna completely one-shot me, getting a level in the process. My team dies, it's completely my fault. I should not have pushed for a fight. Baron is up. I have Black Cleaver in base. There's no need whatsoever for me to fight. And see, like here, I'm pinging the late drain. I'm telling my team sorry because it is my fault and I'm taking accountability. So here Kai'Sa does get a kill, thankfully, but it is quite a nightmare and I should not be throwing my elite like that. So you see, like I was saying, not playing cocky when I'm ahead is very important, and I should not try to be a hero and just completely 1v9 the game. Even though I have a Yuumi on myself does not mean that I'm completely 1v9 and I'm able to completely one-shot them. I'm still Jax, and here you'll see I do the mistake again. It's completely pointless to do so. I should not be trying to fight here. Yuumi dies, I die. I'm giving away tempo, and now Sylas is level 14, I'm level 12, and I threw away all my lead. We're still fairly strong, but this is not a play I should be going for. So here, thanks to Aatrox and Karma playing really well, we're able to get Baron for completely free. Sylas is dead, I'm pushing the wave, we also killed the Wukong, so Baron is free. We back after the blue here, I believe, because Drake is gonna be up in 30 seconds. I'm getting some magic resist because I'm seeing that Sylas is literally one-shotting me. We should be getting Drake for completely free. I'm basically zoning them with my E. Now we go for Drake, and my team wants to fight it, I want to fight it too. It's not necessarily a bad fight. Karma is doing some really good poke damage. Kai'Sa is also going in, and we should be able to capitalize on that fairly easily. I also killed the Yone, and now we can get turrets for free. So whenever you get an objective, an important objective like Baron, or you get some kills, you want to be pushing for auto objectives like turrets, inhibs, etc. Here I also want to go for the red buff, and I see that Thresh and Draven are kind of overextended, but Wukong is taking the portal, so it immediately gets bursted out by us. Here again, going for the fight is not that worth it. We just want to push the waves. We have Baron, so we can play it slow and steady. They're looking to really hard engage on us. My team is nearby, so I'm like, alright, let's get it, boys. Let's go for the fight. I see that Thresh is taking quite a bit amount of damage, so I'm just gonna join the fight. I'm still very strong and very tanky. I have a Yuumi. I'm trying here to go on the Yone. It was not necessarily the best decision because Draven is doing a lot of damage, so I'm not trying to go back in here. I'm just gonna push the wave. Thankfully that Yuumi was here and that I'm very tanky, and now we can adjust base. So now I'm very tanky. I have Spirit Visage, I have Frozen Heart, I have Tab Eyes, and I also have a lot of HP. So here I kind of want to tank for my team. I have a Yuumi, I have a Karma, so I also have like a lot of shields. So the goal of Jax is to kind of engage and disengage and look for CCs. I see that Draven is alone here. I'm using my E, so I'm not taking that much damage. I'm disengaging. I'm getting a shield from Karma, so everything is fine. My E is back up on cooldown, and here we just capitalize on that and look for kills. At first I wanted to go for Baron, but for some reason, like, my brain just said, Baron's the better play when 3 people died. Sylas is also gonna die, and we can just end the game from here on out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this game. I made a lot of good plays and a lot of mistakes. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to go over this game and show you how you can carry as a jungler and avoid certain mistakes that a lot of people do. This game basically taught me that I should not be playing this cocky while I'm ahead, and that I should try to play for the efficient and guaranteed win when I do have a lead. So thank you for looking at the video up until now. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.